Hello, my name is Tyler. I just graduated from the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada. I'm currently doing a gap year doing some laboratory work and some self studying before I commit to more school in the future. I primarily studied biology and psychology in my undergrad with a focus on behavioral and cognitive neuroscience. For those who don't know, behavioral and cognitive neuroscience wants to understand why humans behave the way they behave by taking biological approaches, such as studying various animal brains, aka your brain. I was a horrible student in Taiwan, and you would not believe that I was consistently the bottom rank in most of the subjects. So during my last year in middle school, my mom told me about this organization called Ayusa, and she said that I can go to Germany for a year as an exchange student to sort out quote unquote myself and to figure out what I really want in life. So I delightfully accepted the challenge and took off, thinking that it would fix all of my problems. I had a rocky start to my time in Germany. I had trouble communicating with my peers and teachers and some other cultural barriers or stuff that you would expect if you get thrown into a foreign country with a language that you barely speak. But I survived. However, probably around 7 months, I was caught downloading music online illegally, and I was told that I had to leave Germany as soon as possible. And that news came in like a thunder. I was just adapting life in Germany, and now I'm being told that I have to leave the country. How can I explain this to my parents, my friends, and even to myself? I tried so hard to prove people wrong that I can become better if I'm not in Taiwan. But not only I didn't get better, I got myself into the biggest trouble of my life. It was hard for a 16-year-old to deal with living in a foreign land, let alone committing huge transgressions and had to pack up and leave. So a few weeks after the incident, I moved on with my life. And I went to the UK afterwards and studied in the States, and now I'm in Canada. But the brutal wound from Germany, it took me years to recover. I carried the burden for many, many years before I started to reflect on what it meant for me and ultimately my growth. But I think the bigger picture is the experience that I had in Germany. This experience also enabled me to take responsibility in my choices and actions. For the first time in my life, pretty much, I realized that learning how to fail is so important to shaping who I am today. After the initial despair, I became more resilient, more disciplined, and more responsible. The failure in Germany gave me a sense of meaning that I am responsible for my life and my actions. And when you start taking these responsibilities in your life and start making decisions, it's when you will start to grow them most too. So I think making decisions to go abroad is not always just about woohoo, it's fun, let's go. But it's also a decision that will alter the trajectory of your life. For the better or the worse, I don't know, but all I know is that you have the opportunity to take responsibility for yourself and grow. Thank you.